Chris Watts, WATTS.
I am going to be so ecstatic when I'm able to say to people that I hope they have a really sincere apology.
I was just sitting there on this carpet, looking at the dirty carpet, wondering how I wound up on this carpet and why I never noticed that the carpet was so filthy before.
I know, right? I know.
Your number's still 911? Oh, why do you?
You're just a snarky guy.
He goes like this. Oh, as he's performing for the Oscars. If it's not, you can off.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Okay, welcome back to another patrons and members only stream. I've actually taken off my earphones. I might look weird without it. You're used to seeing me with it. Let me know if the sound is good. Also, if you're a patron, are you here? I can only see members here. It's a little bit complicated when I join YouTube members and patrons on a live stream. It's always a whole thing to sort out. But it ends up working in the end, right? So here we will be together. Thank you so much. This is my thank you for your support. I really, really appreciate it. You say great sound. Okay, I've not really usually not had my earphones on, so I wasn't sure how the sound's going to go. Okay, patron here. I'm just waiting to see if any patrons that aren't members. Okay, you got it, Van. Did you get the updated one? Did you get the one now that I sent with a link? Okay, great audio. So, and I even changed. I even had a wardrobe change, you guys. I'm a professional. So this is my Grizzly Ride or Die hoodie. This one is actually sponsored by Rob. Thanks, Rob. So I love this. I love the sweater. Yes. Okay. Jane's like, do you feel empty without your headphones? I do a little bit. It sounds a little bit weird. It sounds a little bit strange. So yes. Okay. I just want to see. Okay, link came in on Patreon, but I still don't see anyone yet from just Patreon who's not a member and a patron. Thank you to all of you guys who are both. Damn. Okay. Yes, there we go. We've got Donna, Texas Red. Yay, me. I found y'all. Yes. We're so excited. Okay. So patrons have got the notification and the link works and everything's great. So awesome. Very excited. Okay. So I don't know what you guys want to discuss. Yeah. And Pernill's like feeling naked a little bit. They're right here if I need them. They're right here. They just press on my ears here, especially with these glasses. They like press on my ears, then it gives me a headache sometimes if it presses on here for too long. So yes, there we go. Mike C is here. Awesome. Okay. So I don't know exactly what you guys want to talk about, but we can, if you want to, go over some of the updates in the Nicola Bully case. I've been stunned online, publicly talking about it at the amount of hate that I got. I think it's just because I'm not British. I'm not sure. I'm just like, damn. I'm silent now. Damn. So if you want to go over some of those updates, we can definitely do that on the stream, or we could. Ben's like, I hate the headphones and glasses combo. You mean for yourself, right? People are gonna take that wrong. They'll be like, hey, yeah, something's missing. It's the headphones. They're missing. My poor ears. So, okay. Lisa says, I don't know the case too well. Yeah, so the only update really there is latest, they say the diver who searched for missing mother was removed from the crime expert list. The reason I'm worried about that is because it seems to me then, number one, that they're still shifting blame on someone else. But number two, that then they'll almost like, well, you see, we told you. She fell in the water. That said she was found in the water. You said she's not in the water. But how do we know that she wasn't actually placed there later? Only the full post-mortem is going to reveal that sort of information. And there's a full inquest that's been opened now as well into her death. So, yes. Yeah, Van's like, for myself. I like the combo. Mikey's maybe like, you have a better accent. Oh, thank you. Oh, very nice. Don't blame us all. Scots people are naturally friendly. My grandfather's, his ancestry is actually Scottish. Thank you, Jean. So yeah, I mean, you know what's so nice is yesterday when we had the stream with David Robinson, it was so nice because there were about 600 people there, and it was all of us, all the OGs were there. It was just so calm and so nice because, when you're covering a case, and this was in a whole new region, of course, right? It's like in the UK, and like a whole new bunch of subscribers arrived, and I'm grateful for every subscriber. The only thing I'll say is, and then they don't know how our vibe is. They don't know how we roll. So I got a lot of emails from you guys, from OGs, original Grizzlies, people that have been here for a long time. They're like, gee, lately I can't be in the chat because it's just been so overwhelming. I'm like, you and me both. I could barely look at the chat. It was like, oh my word. I mean, so to go on with this, they say the diver who so now they're going after Peter Falding? Really? I know people have various feelings about him, but he reminds me of when I was an airline pilot. Okay. How do you know there's a pilot in the room? They're going to tell you. So that's an inside joke, right? So the point is, with Peter Falding, it just sounds like he says, look, I said, I checked the water. She's not in the water. She wouldn't have gone in the water here. I said the police would have to check the reeds, the divers. My sonar is not like magic. It can't see into all the reeds. So where he checked in the water, she was not at the bottom of the riverbed. So I just feel like those facts still stand. Now they're like the private specialist who aided in the search for Nicola Bulley has been removed from the National Crime Agency's list of experts. Peter Falding led a team of experts and divers to assist Lancashire police in searching the river using specialist sonar equipment. Their search took 2.5 days, scanning a 3-mile stretch of the river between St. Michael's and Cartford Bridge, but did not yield any results. So, and eventually, of course, she was found in the river. Now, let me tell you as well about this. You see this guy here? There's a channel that was called Nicola Bulley Case, and they started their channel on the 25th of January. And Nicola went missing on the 27th. And on that, right in that week, then they named their channel Nicola Bulley Case with Paul as a profile picture. They took some really great footage initially, though, of all like the area, the fields, the walks, and everything. So that was interesting to see. But then they went too far, and they manipulated the cops to get past the boundary of when they were recovering Nicola from the water. They were like, no, I need to, this guy was like, I need to get past there, please. My car is there. I can't turn around now. And they're like, okay, go through. And then he filmed them from the other side of the embankment, taking the body out the water, which was in a body bag, but still it was like, I can't believe that was filmed and then put on there. And then we talked about it a little bit on a live stream, all of us, remember? Wow. Then one of his friends emailed me and called me a money grabbing cunt. And I'm like, damn, the way that some people talk to me. Lizelle, Dieter. Dieter needs to deal with it. So anyway, at the end of the day, I guess my gut instinct wasn't wrong that was over the line. I was just worried about it. Like, I don't know, man, this just seems a little bit much, right? So they say Nicola Bulley TikTok ghoul unmasked after filming her body being removed from the river. A TikTok ghoul who duped police and covertly filmed as Nicola Bulley's body was retrieved from the river has been unmasked as a hairdresser from the Midlands. Curtis Arnold, 34, posted grim footage of officers using a body bag by the water's edge on several social media channels. Arnold's sickening 8-minute clip sparked a wave of condemnation, but its near million views have earned him almost a million views. Damn, okay, have earned him almost £1,000 in royalties. Which also shows you guys, you see that people are like, I don't know, people always assume that like YouTubers are just like rolling in it, but like 1 million views, almost £1,000 in royalties. Okay, the barber also posted footage of the ashen-faced couple in shock after finding the 45-year-old mother of two, Nicola's body in reeds by the River Wire on February 19th. He previously filmed a possible burial site in the woodland near where Nicola was last seen on January 27th and headlined a string of videos with outrageous smears against her partner Paul Ansell. On his Curtis media channels on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, he claims to offer media and journalism done differently. Oh, man. Yes. Okay. So, wow, the mirror and the sun, they're like name and shame. They just They're not tiptoeing around this. They're like, look at this guy. This is him. This is age. This is where I'm like, whoa, okay. So, but he hides his identity, careful not to appear on camera, and sometimes uses a picture of Mr. Ansel as his profile image. The athletically built powerlifter made 5-6 hour round trips from his that I'm going to probably say wrong. Worcestershire home to St. Michael's on Wire in the space of 10 days to acquire content for his channels. Arnold's most sickening video from the Lancashire village opens with his GoPro camera fastened in a harness around his neck, filming a male police officer blocking his path. He's asked to turn back, but dupes the officer into letting him through by claiming that he needs to return to his parked car and saying that he's from Blackpool. As dozens of officers gather and a police helicopter and drone hover overhead, Arnold asks a female colleague on the other side of the cordon, "What's going on down there? I've walked down and he wouldn't let me pass." She also directs him to leave the area, but the video then cuts to Arnold filming covertly as officers lift what appears to be an orange body bag. Many viewers reacted with horror to his footage, headlined "Nicola Bully breaking, police found something." One wrote, "This is disgraceful. Imagine if that was your loved one. I hope her family do not see this." Unfortunately, they did. Another said, "You need your head looking at filming this. Her children will see this one day, you vile man." Arnold's TikTok account, Nicola Bully Case, which had over 13,000 followers and 100,000 likes, has since been removed. He was tracked down to his barbershop from his digital footprint after rebranding his channels Curtis Media. Asked if he was behind the notorious video, he replied, "Yes. How did you find me?" Nancy says, "I'm a member, but my name's still great." I think you're a Patreon member. To be green, you need to be a YouTube member. But YouTube takes 50%. So I appreciate all YouTube members and Patreon members. But if you're going to choose between the two, the best support for me is Patreon. If you want to have the emojis and your name highlighted in green, then you need to join YouTube membership, which is a completely different platform to Patreon membership. He admitted that he lied to police, and crouched in the field to film covertly on his Samsung S21 smartphone. He recalled, "I held the phone as high above me as I could, resting it on fencing. I couldn't see a thing, but I knew my camera would be recording whatever was happening. It wasn't until I got back to where the mainstream media were gathered that I realized what was on the footage." He gleefully revealed the £716 in royalties that he made from YouTube alone, adding, "It's probably £900 by now, but it takes a while to come through. My ambition is to be a full-time YouTuber and make a good living from it. The income potential is there, and I love doing what I'm doing on the channel." Arnold is single and lives in a 3-bedroom detached house near the barbershop, which he has been running for the past 2 years. His first viral videos were of car fishing vehicles coming unstuck, attempting to drive through deep water at Rufford Ford near Newark, Nottinghamshire, the ancient river crossing that featured in the Domesday Book. Domesday Book has been used in various forms for at least 1,000 years. Okay. So I'm just going to skip ahead a bit. They say someone who knows Arnold well said he was not making any money initially and was desperate to monetize his car fishing fail videos. He will do anything for more views to make money. He gives all TikTokers a bad reputation. He's not reporting news. What he's doing is monetizing people's peril or anything else he can. This all needs regulating properly. It's like the Wild West. Arnold tried to justify smearing the reputation of Nicola's grief-stricken partner, Mr. Ansel, saying, "I felt he was hiding something when I watched him being interviewed on TV. I was hoping my videos would trigger a member of the public to come forward with new information." Another of his videos, Nicola Bully Unseen Abandoned House Search, has been viewed almost 100,000 times on YouTube. It shows Arnold roaming around a large, supposedly vacant house on the opposite side of the river from the bench where Nicola was last seen and her phone was found. He's also been criticized for a video he uploaded to another of his channels, Curtis Cool Stuff, of a possible burial site. Here's Peter Folding with Paul Ansel. Okay, so I think we've heard enough about that. We heard enough about that, right? But I was just like, damn, some of the backlash I got just from talking about the emails that you guys have sent me. A lot of you are very concerned, and I'm like, I'm concerned too. I don't know what to do, but next time I'm going to ask you here. I'm going to ask you guys here. Like, I don't want to appear to be like, no, this lady, she just wants to turn her fans against someone. I don't want to do that at all. I don't want drama ever. I don't want conflict or drama. I was just a little concerned. And, in this case was so stressful to cover compared to the usual intensity. It's always stressful. Okay. To do all the research, to follow everything, to make sure you're on it as information unfolds. But to be in contact with a friend of Paul and Nicola, that added a whole new dimension to the case for me to cover, to navigate. And I just was so sad to just hear, how they were feeling about people saying things about Paul. They're still saying things about Paul, going on and on about him. And then that video was like, oh my word, I hope they don't see this. This is very concerning. This will be very hurtful for them to see. So yeah, Caroline is like, I want drama. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. This is a no drama llama space. So yeah, I mean, it was just, and as I said in my stream, I generally stay in contact. I make contacts. It feels like for life sometimes in these cases where I'm in contact with family members like David Robinson. I mean, I feel like we'll probably be in contact forever. We talk on a weekly basis, so yeah, I'm really grateful, but it's been really stressful. And then when I saw some of the hate, I was just like, damn, I think I'm just gonna keep quiet now from this point, because like, no matter what I say, I just get attacked hard. Like, wow. I mean, I got a thick skin, but it's like, this was quite hectic, Yeah, that's the thing. Double Z says there's a deep toxic side to social media and you have to protect yourself. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to update you about those two things. So Peter Folding, the police are now removing him from their expert database. And I'm like, what? Why? What did he do? What did he do? And yes, so there's that update. And then this guy was also looked into. So those are those Nicola Bully updates. In case you were wondering, where are the updates? Caroline says the Robinson case is extra heartbreaking. It really is. Yeah. So we'll have to see what kind of updates there are from the search today as well. Ben's like, ain't nobody got time for that kind of dumb trolling. NC says, we love you, G. Oh, thank you so much. So, do you guys have any questions for me? Any questions for this patrons and members only stream here? This is where we can just chat a little bit. I don't have too much planned besides those little updates that I wanted to share with you. I'm just quickly going to sip my water. I'm very matchy today. I've got my Grizzly Ride or Die glass here and my Grizzly Ride or Die sweater. So I'm going to look at your questions if you've got any while I sip this. Okay. I like it. Question. Alec Murdaugh's trial. I've been following, you know what my favorite is like when they do the, Law and Crime Network does like the top 3 moments, like for the defense, for the prosecution, the top 5 moments here, the most dramatic. I mean, I wish I could unsee the snot moment. Really don't want to see that. And I've seen like all kinds of memes about it. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to see the snot. I do want to check out the Netflix documentary. There's 3 episodes on it, so I will check it out as well. So I am following along. As you guys know, on my channel, I do like trial prep. So I get everyone all prepped. I feel like it is a value added, something that's helpful to be like, okay, this is everything we need to know about the case, and now trial time, right? So that is where my work about the trial usually ends, because I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a law tuber. Emily D. Baker is amazing. I watch a lot of her coverage on this case as well. So I watch the lawyer, Andrea Burkhardt, all the law tubers, So that's where I do that, and Law and Crime Network, all the updates, that's really great. So the other day when I cycled to the zoo, I filmed some clips that I put on Patreon. So if you are on Patreon, you would have seen that. I cycled all the way to the zoo there, and I was the whole way watching the murder moments, all the top moments. So I'm following along there. What do I think about it? I mean, I feel like he's so guilty, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Damn, defense attorney Jim Griffin's retweet slandering Slade was. There's been a lot of the Twitter updates have been hectic, huh? With new charges yesterday. That I don't know. Donna says someone mentioned photos on BK's phone. We don't know who it was of. I have a feeling it was Maddie, but I'm not too sure. We don't have any confirmation whose photos it was, but it's one of the female victims, and it's alleged. A source said it, So I'm not too sure how there'll ever be confirmation of that until the trial. Yes. Rob asked, what types of movies are your favorites? honestly, you guys, I am a workaholic. Okay, hi, my name is Gisela. I'm a workaholic. I've accepted it now. I'm very, very happy with what I do. I'm so passionate about my work. I mean, Grizzly, true crime, this whole community is my absolute dream come true. So the more I love it, the more I work, and I just love what I'm doing, right? So I don't really watch movies too often, but last night was a rare moment where I actually watched a rom-com, which was, I think it's called Your Place or Mine. Let me quickly check. It's on Netflix. I would actually recommend it if you like rom-coms. It was cute. Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher. Oh, it's like, why are you saying device failure? Don't tell device failure to me. Come on now, Netflix. Okay, wait. So I'm on my profile. Mr. Grizzly and I each have separate profiles because we like very different things. He doesn't like me messing up his Netflix profile with he doesn't actually mind rom-coms, but like the true crime. Like I love that series I Am Killer, where they interview killers as well. I can't get into things like Wednesday. I don't watch series and things like that. Okay, I'm just looking what they're recommending here. So just hold on. What was it yesterday? I think it's Your Place or Mine is what it was called. Why doesn't it show me? Why doesn't it show me what I watched? Come on now. I think it's called Your Place or Mine. My Place or Yours or Your Place or Mine. Something like that. But it was very cute. So I watched that last night. Yes. So I love comedies, rom-coms, and crime movies. I mean, I love 90s crime movies, you know, like The Bone Collector. I'm not going to list off all of them now, but those types of movies. Yes. Jean says, the only source I trust is Gisela. Double Z says, are you going to have a break anytime soon? No. I have nap time, powerful nap times in between. I rest every day. I cycle, I walk, I nap, spend time with Fury and Mr. Grizzly. I mean, I'm good. And then, and then I'm back. Okay. So Haley says, I think Murdoch did it or arranged it, but I don't think the state has proven it beyond reasonable doubt. So I think they will be not guilty jurors. Oh, my word. Yeah. Liz says, yes, that figures. I think we know you're workaholic. Do you guys know it? Yeah. Yeah. So Pernille says, someone needs to translate the Alec Murdoch trial. John told my ma about the shotgun, and little Mo met with little Joe. Yeah. Like that. It's very detailed as well. It's actually it's a very hectic trial, huh? Yes. Okay, so Anne says, don't forget to hit the like button. You actually don't even have to hit the like button because these are members and patrons only streams, so it really doesn't affect the stream at all. And please don't share this link on social media. If there is mods, there's mods here. Aaron is here, Stefan's here, Van's here. I can't remember who else all is here, but mods, if you're here, please remind people not to share the link on social media because this is an unlisted stream for patrons and members. So if you share the link, then anybody can see it. It's the one time we get together with an unlisted stream. So it's not safe to share. Yeah, sharing is not caring. Yeah, Paul. Oh my. Okay. Mary D says, Gisela has spoiled us and the community has spoiled me. I don't want to be anywhere else. That is so sweet. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, Paul. Okay. Texas State of Mind says, the limited series Inside Man is fantastic. I think it's BK's dream job. Oh, wow. Okay. I should remember Inside Man. That's the thing. Nap times between map times. And then when Mr. Grizzly does his map times on Sakura Aviation, then I get all like, wait, what? Jealous is the word. I'm like, wait, why do you have icons? Yesterday he did a map time on Google Earth, and then he made his, like, each waypoint the icon of his channel. I'm like, hey, why don't you teach me these things? What are you doing? How can you have icons? I don't have icons. So now he showed me how to do it. I think that's pretty cool. Enhancing the map time. Yes. Okay. Steve asks, is Britain streaming any trials? I don't think so. I don't know. Where the Wind Blows says there's a way to stop pics being screenshotted too. What are we talking about? I think social media has improved these days where if someone sends you, I think it's on Instagram or somewhere, like a time bomb type photo, and you screenshot it, it tells the person that that photo was screenshotted. Yes. Wow, Z, I'm reading that. Okay. I'm just catching up with what you guys are saying. Where the Window says, oh, I think you can stop them from being shared. Not the stream, though. No. The judge went to your college? Oh, wow. Okay. Lisa says, any hints about what you're covering next? We're flying. We're going to go to Hong Kong. That is the hint I will give. I don't want to say too much because sometimes then there's like moles over here. I'm not saying you guys are moles, but there might be a mole or two that'll be like, wait, what are we listening to? And then they run to their favorite content creator. They're like, this is what's happening next. And then they go ahead and just cover it while I'm still busy formulating all my presentations, my map time and everything. not that it really matters, but we're going to Hong Kong possibly. I'm monitoring a case that's happening there. So yeah, probably the model. You say, oh, the model. Yes, not for sure. You're there, right? Possibly that one. I'm just monitoring that case. So we shall see. It sounds pretty hectic. It's like a dismemberment manhunt crazy case. And I'm like, sorry, what? So I'm preparing all the map time presentation, things like that for tomorrow. Possibly. So yes. Where the wind blows. Oh, you should be able to enable share button. Just to no. Can't do that on YouTube. Unfortunately, I wish. Nice. Mary D says, I prefer careful creation judging from your sub count. I'm not alone. Oh, thank you so much. Dismember manhunt. Yes, and deep dives. Exactly. Haley Mouse says, gotta go. Husband has put a film on. Grr, have fun, everyone. You can stay. You can lurk. You can just put it on mute. Just put it on mute and just be there with us. Okay, so are there any other questions that you have, true crime wise, or anything else? Any questions you guys have for me? Lisa says, trying for some more South African cases. Well, I've covered some South African cases. Actually, on YouTube, your audience really determines what you're going to cover. You can't just cover what you want. You know what I mean? Because then people just don't watch it. If they're not interested, they just don't watch it. And it's like a mass thing. I'm just like, why is no one interested in this? This is epic. Look at this. And it's just, So the South African cases, they did okay. But for the amount of work I do on cases, I generally cover what you guys want. And I generally, I've got all kinds of alerts and things, and in my inbox, I could see a trend. When everybody's emailing me about something specific, I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, you know how many emails I got about the demolishing of the house, a King Road house in the Idaho case? There must be 120 emails in the last 24 hours about it. So I'm like, okay, we'll talk about it. Lighting up my inbox. Wow, right on. Josephine says, that is goofy on Maddie McCann. That was quite something, huh? So there was a lady that believed she's Madeleine McCann to the point of making an account on Instagram, right? And actually on all social media, I am Madeleine McCann, and wanting DNA results to prove it. And I think, has it been disproven now? Let's just check this out. Maddie McCann. Polish police reportedly dispute the woman's claims. Oh dear, and her family's come forward and to talk about it as well. So this was hectic. Madeleine McCann disappearance. Polish police reportedly dispute woman's claims she is missing British girl. Police in, wow, how do we say that word? What kind of adverts are we getting here? What? What are we doing? I wonder if we can turn off adverts here. Disable, allow on this website. Well, we've got it on. Okay, never mind. Okay, so she backed out of the DNA test? Is that the update? Okay, so police in Wrocław, Poland are reportedly disputing a young woman's claims that she may be missing Madeleine McCann, a British girl who disappeared from a family vacation in Portugal in 2007. The Polish woman, Julia Faustynia, who also goes by Julia Wendlitz, has been claiming on Instagram and TikTok that she may be the missing toddler due to similarities in their disappearance. Oh, sorry. I'm losing my words. Okay, focus. Speak properly. Brain, work with mouth. Thank you. Okay. So, has been claiming on Instagram and TikTok that she may be the missing toddler due to similarities in their appearance and age. She has amassed tens of thousands of followers as a result. But Paul Noga from the provincial police headquarters in Wrocław told the Polish news outlet Gazeta that they have ruled out Faustinia's version of events to be true, according to an English translation of the outlet's report. Madeleine's parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, along with their 3 children, Madeleine and twins Sean Amelie were on vacation in Praia da Luz, Portugal, when Madeleine was taken from her bed on May the 3rd, 2007. The family was staying on a ground floor apartment. So, oh boy, did you guys follow this? Okay, wait, let's see. Roklo sounds like Wrocław. Really? Okay, wait. Let's look on this. I got 3 screens, you guys. You can't see what I'm doing on this side. So, pronouns. Roklo. Okay, here we go. I don't know if it'll be like double sound for you guys. Will it? I don't know.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of the city in Poland. We're going to be looking at how to say more interesting city names as well, so make sure to stay tuned and consider subscribing for more learning. For reference, in Polish, this is said as Wrocław.
Wow. Wrocław. Damn, I got that so wrong. Let's hear it again.
In English, however, this is usually pronounced either as Wrocław, or
Wrocław.
in American English as Wrocław.
Whoa, Wrocław. Okay. Back to this. Faustinia's account began posting photos 2 weeks ago. The Polish woman says she has a spot in her right eye and a beauty mark on her cheek that resemble McCann's. She also claims that details of her childhood don't add up, leading her to believe that she was abducted as a toddler. I don't remember most of my childhood, but my earliest memory is very strong, and it's about holidays in a hot place where it was beach and white or very lightly colored buildings with apartments, Faustinia said in an Instagram post from her account. At I am Madeleine McCann. You know how distressing this must be for the McCanns. Damn. Her accounts on Instagram and TikTok quickly went viral. She said in an update last week that Kate and Jerry McCann had agreed to a DNA test, which a family attorney did not confirm to Fox News Digital. Due to an active police investigation, Jerry and Kate are not issuing any statements or giving interviews unless requested by the Metropolitan Police, a spokesperson for official Find Madeleine campaign said in a statement. Social media users who were first curious about Faustinia's claims are now wary about the viral account. Faustinia shot back at her critics in a statement posted to Instagram Thursday. If you don't like me, please unfollow. I don't want fans or followers. I closed my Facebook account and TikTok so people can't make fun of me, okay? She wrote, leave me alone. Oh, damn. A Polish blog for missing persons posted a purported statement from Julia W.'s family to Facebook. You see what they're doing here? The Death of Comedy by Tucker Carlson. We just talked about comedy. And now they're like, oh, you like comedy, do you? Okay, let me show you an ad. Don't ask me what the diabetes ones were, because I did not look up. What's going on there? So anyway, so they say, for us as a family, Awakening. No, I haven't seen that. Okay, for us as a family, it's obvious that Julia is our daughter, granddaughter, sister, niece, cousin, and stepniece. We have memories, we have pictures. A translated version of the statement reads, Julia also has these photos because she took them from the family home with a birth certificate as well as numerous hospital discharges. The statement adds that Faustinia has had numerous therapies, medicines, psychologists, and psychiatrists, but she moved out of the house and refuses treatment. Julia once wanted to be a singer, a model. She always wanted to be popular. What's happening now? She got 1 million followers. We're afraid Julia will carry the inevitable. The internet won't forget, and it's obvious that Julia isn't Maddie. We are devastated at this current situation. At the same time, we would like to announce that we will not do interviews, publish any photos, comment on articles. Please direct any questions or concerns to the spokesperson of the Provincial Police Command in Wrocław. The statement continues. Did I say it right? Did I say it right now? The Metropolitan Police of London told Fox News Digital that they have no new comment on the investigation. We continue to support colleagues in Germany with the investigation, the Met Police said. In 2020, German police named convicted child abuser and drug dealer Christian Bruckner, 45, as a suspect in the 3-year-old's disappearance. Though a German citizen continues to deny any involvement in the case, as they pretty much all do. Double Z says, Tucker is a pucker. Is Tucker a... Wait, Tucker Carlson. I like stand-up comedy, but let's see Carlson. Tucker Carlson. I don't really know him. Oh, an American television host. Interesting. Okay, so damn, this is okay. We've got one more little thing. Bruckner is currently serving time in a German prison for drug crimes. He also has a pending 7-year sentence connected to the 2005 rape of a 72-year-old American woman in Praia da Luz. McCann's family is accepting donations for the search for Madeline through their website, findmadeline.com. Wow, what do you guys think of that? I just think it's quite interesting. A. Honeyman says parents who raised her reportedly have no early photos and won't show Julia's birth certificate. Interesting. They just said the opposite, though. They've got pictures, but they don't want to show them. They want to put those out there because they're like, this is ridiculous. Maybe that will just fuel the frenzy, you know? Femme Fatale says McCann's never once thought it was her because they know where she is. Oh, damn. Oh, my word. The plot thickens. Candy says, I think she's searching and this is her way of getting attention. Oh, man. Yeah, what a story. It's a mental health case. Huh? Yeah, Rob's like, they are so quick to add those damn pop-ups. I know, right? Yeah, and she does look like her mom. Emily Kate UK says the ads are always listening. I know, right? Sometimes I quite like it because then it's curated content. Then they must show me everything that I want to see. You know, sometimes I'm just like, where does this crap come from? Like the other day when we were reading through all these updates in the Nicola Bully case, there were so many boots ads on the sides, which is probably because we were talking about wellies on the ground and boots on the ground and boots. And then it's like, boots? You want boots? And I'm like, what? So, yes, interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't really know Tucker Carlson. I gotta do some checkout. Oh my word, Princess Skywalker. How about Debbie Collier? I made a short on that. That is insane. That update. I don't know. I don't often, I usually I'm just like, okay, I will just accept it, But this one is hard. This one, an accident I can maybe understand, but suicide, there's just no way. Okay, let's see what adverts come up here. Trending. Okay, so famed pathologist Dr. Baden. Listen here. You stop with this now. Okay, famed pathologist Dr. Baden believes Debbie Collier's autopsy implies murder. I mean, we all believe that, right? Okay, maybe not. Do we all believe that? Maybe some who believe it's suicide, and that's okay. Yes. Michelle says, I think they blew the investigation. Yes. Morrigan Witch, we went over that about 20 minutes ago. So if you do watch the replay, you'll check that out as well. We went over that. I think this is a foul play case. I'm still on with the ghost face gang. They talked about this ghost face gang that scares the crap out of the police half the time in the area as well. And they do things like this allegedly. I don't know for what. I don't know if it's in any way drug related or why they target people or if it's like an initiation thing. You see what I mean? I'm not sure, but I'm like, Ghostface gang. That sounds like even a more likely option than she killed herself this way. So they say, oh, Jenny Child says, be careful with Tucker Carlson fans. I don't know anything about Tucker Carlson. Luckily, I have no idea. Okay, so just wait, there's like a hair right here. Okay, there we go. Famed forensic pathologist Dr. Michael Baden believes that Georgia mom Debbie Collier was likely murdered and didn't kill herself as authorities claimed. I mean, they said personal and targeted. How do you go from personal and targeted to then suddenly, oh, never mind, it's suicide? What? Okay, so the former New York chief medical examiner said Collier's autopsy raises significant questions about how law enforcement came to believe she died by suicide, namely because the report notes she inhaled no soot or carbon monoxide. From a forensic point of view, that would indicate that she was dead before the fire started, Baden told the Post Tuesday, saying soot and carbon monoxide are present 99% of the time when people die in a fire, especially self-immolation. The autopsy report obtained by the Post and provided to Baden for review. I mean, can we get the autopsy report? To see what on earth they all say, because initially didn't they say that there was soot like in her nose and stuff? So I'm like, oh, okay. But now they're like, nope, there was nothing. Damn. The autopsy report, they say, claims Collier died from inhalation of superheated gases, thermal injuries, and a hydrocodone intoxication, and speculates she died in a flash fire due to the presence of a nearby gas can. What? Collier was reported missing on September 10th after she sent her daughter Amanda a Venmo payment for $2,385 with a chilling message, "They are not going to let me go. Love you." Her naked and badly burned remains were found in the woods 60 miles north of her home a day later. Shame. It would have to be severely windy to blow away any carbon monoxide, Baden said, which is unlikely given the densely wooded area of rural Habersham County where she was found. I think the medical examiner doesn't understand what forensic pathology is, he quipped to the Post. While Baden said the levels of hydrocodone in Collier's system were higher than a therapeutic dose, it's impossible to tell what her tolerance for the drug was, given that she had been prescribed the medication for a prolonged back injury. Citing her toxicology report, Baden said about a little less than half of people would die from those levels. A little less than half. Okay, so like 49%, or what are we talking about? Right, would die from those levels. But if she did die of an overdose, the question of how the fire started remains, he said. And then her cause of death should be labeled hydrocodone overdose with post-mortem fire injuries. It makes it more confusing, he said of the toxicology report. The forensic pathologist who was hired by the families of George Floyd, Michael Brown, and Jeffrey Epstein to do private autopsies and appeared in the show Autopsy, said the fact that Collier was apparently found naked makes him further question the suicide conclusion. Right? You usually need clothing to set yourself on fire, he said. Early in the investigation, police said she was naked when discovered, while the autopsy notes there were charred remnants of clothing present in the distribution of the lower torso. Police say Collier was alone in the woods when she killed herself, but haven't provided any proof of the claim. If she died before the fire, as Baden believes, it would imply there was at least one other person there with her. The medical examiners for the GBI admit that they did not come to the conclusion that Collier killed herself by themselves, writing in the autopsy report that an investigation by law enforcement revealed circumstances consistent with a self-intentioned act. That means the police told me it was suicide. We're not just rubber stamps for the police, but some people think we are, Baden said, of forensic pathologists. Collier, 59, worked for a local real estate agency in Athens, Georgia, where she lived with her husband Steve in a small yellow home on the edge of town. Police immediately opened a murder investigation into her death following the discovery of her remains, and at one point described her as her killing, you see, as personal and targeted. Shame, that little house is so cute. Michael Mason says, yeah, they blew it incompetent. Do you guys remember the... Oh, damn, the docket says I'll check Monday morning. Is it? Oh, thank you. Sean Doherty, remember that case as well? That's another really botched case, in my opinion, from what the police are doing. Right? Not Kylie Rodney's one. Interesting. And then Debbie Collier, wow. I mean, this case, that's very hard to just be like, oh, yeah, suicide. I don't get it. And then it's Sean Doherty case as well. And of course, Daniel Robinson's case, where the police just say, well, it's just a missing person case. Okay, where's your press conference? Where's your press conference then? Where's the flyers? Like, what are you doing? My word. After 2 months of investigating, the Habersham County Sheriff and the FBI were never able to name a suspect, and her death was declared a suicide in November. I mean, is that why? Usually the GBI is much better than most, Baden said. I'm kind of upset that they could call this kind of case a suicide, especially with her being found naked. That's outrageous. The thing is, her top could have caught on fire. I understand that. But it's still just so odd, unless she overdosed and then when she felt the effects, like lit a fire if there's a gas can nearby. I just still think, to me, it still rings like foul play to me, personally. Right? Rose with Thorn says she messaged, they won't let me go. That's odd. That is odd, and we also don't know what was going on with her mental health, if she was, if they could be, people have speculated this, right? If they could be like voices in her head, they're not going to let me go, love you, and all of that, but it just doesn't make sense. Oh my word. Lux says the police were horrible today. I had to take a private minute and cry during the search. Really? Please send me an email. Let me know. Oh my word. That is terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes. Cache Duran says, Kylie Rodney was my intro to true crime. Oh, what an intro, huh? What an intro. The case was quite something, huh? Yeah, and Sean Doherty, the police say that this 12-year-old Sean killed himself by tying himself to a swing. It makes no sense. So if you've never heard of that case, I do have it on my channel. You can just go to the playlist. It should be there. Or if you type in Sean Doherty, Grizzly True Crime, it's there as well. They've got a Facebook group too where you can follow everything. So, yes. Let's see this. Okay, so Morgan wishes just recapped a bit about Peter falling. I feel very angry that the police are looking for scapegoats. What about their divers? Me too. That's what I mean. They want to blame anyone and everyone. You know what I mean? Yes. Okay, sorry, I'm just reading what you're saying. Yeah, it's a shame that law enforcement has not helped David at all in the search for Daniel. Yeah, remember Heidi? Sean Doherty. That boy did not kill himself. It was a government thing, I think. That case is so odd, and there's no updates. I've asked as well, did anything happen? I mean, right after, so I covered it, and then about 2 other content creators covered it after that as well. And then, so that helps a lot. If many of us cover it, normally at first it helps, and then afterwards, all the grifters get on board. It just is what it is. And then you're like, oh no, we're about to take a left turn to Crazy Town. But either way, the momentum was there. The police called them within days. I think they actually said the next day. And there's just no updates again. I'm like, and then what? Oh my word. Man, if I was a police officer, like I'm so passionate about what I do. I just feel like there's a lot of police officers out there that don't have the passion. They might even just be in it because they're like, oh, I don't really know what else to do type thing, There's actually one that I'd interviewed before that literally said that when I asked, like, why did you become a police officer? He literally said, I like the benefits and I just didn't really know what else to do. And I'm like, that was so sad. That was so sad to hear. I'm like, come on, like, I would have loved to be one. My dad was one, as you guys may know, in South Africa. And then due to apartheid, which was horrible to live through. I know I'm a white lady. I'm actually all kinds of a mix. You can see on Twitter. I put my my ancestry.com results on there as well. I put it on here before and on YouTube, but it is on Twitter in some of my recent tweets because I was being bullied so much for being South African in the Netherlands covering a British case. So I'm like, but I love everyone and I'm all sorts myself, But either way, due to affirmative action, there was no way for me to become a police officer at the time when I'd graduated high school. So anyway, so that's that. I only saw my dad between age 5 and 11. But the point is, I've always just freaking loved, I love what I do now because as a pilot, that was not my passion. That was definitely, that was my stepdad's vision, to be a pilot. And I got a scholarship, which I was very lucky to get as well. So that's a whole story there. But it definitely wasn't my passion. And then all the drunk, old, perverted pilots didn't make it any better for me. I didn't enjoy the time that I was spending with my life draining out, in the flight deck with these dudes. That they just, for me, people can ruin a location, a job, things, unfortunately, especially if you feel a bit outnumbered, So I didn't love it, right? But the point is, what I liked about it was all the checklists. There's bullet points. It's all bullet points. It's all safety conscious. It's all risk management and all of that, right? And map time. Duh. So it's so cool because I've taken all the skills I've learned, everything I learned from my dad, everything that I've been through, all the traumas and all that, everything that I've ever learned. I put it all together and it's all here on Grizzly True Crime now, which I just freaking love. So thank you so much for supporting me, supporting the work that I do. You guys have made my dreams come true. Rob's like, those damn fucking male pilots. Yes. Okay, so Princess Skywalker says, Lex, thank you. Okay, I missed it. What is it? Thank you, Paula. Oh, cool. Pernille says, I wanted to be a police officer too. Yeah, I mean, it's just where's the passion? Peter Ponzo says, be proud of your dad, Gisela. If you knew him, you wouldn't say that. I can't. Oh no, he's one of those ones I don't like. He's not no, not a good one. I just see the silver lining. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. I am Leo and my family's full of them. Oh, cool. Nice, Wildfire. Thanks for being here. And SW4x4 Explorer says, gee, Buckeye PD has royally botched this case. They really have, right? Oh my word. So Lex says they didn't search. They sat down the whole time. I'll email later. Oh my word. If you have pictures or anything, please send it to me. I would love to see. I did see a picture earlier that someone had sent me, and there were actually a lot of volunteer searchers out there. But the way that they treat David, the way that they treat this case is horrendous. Honestly, can't deal. You're allowed to hit the thumbs up. It's okay. Just don't share the episode, okay? Yes. Okay. Well, you guys, we've almost been here for an hour. Let's wrap it up in 2 to 5 minutes or so. I just want to have another sip of water. Oh man, okay. Loretta says that Netflix documentary was very informative and they interviewed all the families involved. I think that there's 3 episodes, right? So I can do that. With my attention span, sometimes for like movies or series, I'm like, I don't know. But normally true crime documentaries and things, they tend to grip me quite a bit. Just love true crime. So I'll watch that murder one and see if there's anything that I learned from it. Maybe I don't know, we could talk about it sometime. We shall see. I'm not promising anything. I've first got to see, because sometimes normally, if I watch something and I'm like, after 10 minutes, I'm like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. So let's see if I get through it. That'll be the challenge. You guys challenge me to watch it. It's me, Michelle says 3 episodes goes fast. Not if you're me. I'm like a kind of ADD central, where I'm like, I'll watch it and then we're like, ooh, okay, let me just quickly send a voice note here. Okay, now I'm going to watch it. Oh, let me quickly just type this over here. Then I watch it. Then I'm like, ooh, let me make some tea. Then I go. So for me, like an hour episode, for example, might take 3 hours to get through. It's only when I'm like hyper focused on what I'm doing, presentations and things. And I'm like, okay, you only have so much time. Let's go. Focus. Bullet points. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Kathleen says Netflix got some details wrong according to the evidence in the trial. Well, that sucks. Kesha says, pop that Adderall and then sit immediately. I'm not diagnosed with ADD. I think I've got the vibes. I think I understand. Because I'm just like, ooh, you should have seen when I used to write books, you guys. Oh my word, those books were so hectic. The 4 true crime books I wrote, I would like, okay, I'm gonna write all day. I'm like, this is my dream, right? Write all day. No. I didn't know that this YouTube, as much as YouTube, it's hard, okay? But like, it's my dream. I love the visuals and video and all that, right? But I was like, this is my dream. I'm gonna write all day. And then I'd like make coffee and be like, okay, I'm getting ready to write, and be like, and like 1 page later, I'm like, oh, okay, it's time for a break. Time for a walk. It was so hard to just stay in it. And sometimes the information is so intense, because I wrote 4 books, right? Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, and Eileen Wuornos. Serial killers. Those books are the topic is so intense that you're like, I just need to step away for a second. But yeah, I was very, very distracted. Like focus and then have to get up a bit. Focus. Okay, no, time for another walk. So yes, it's nice to have a treadmill in the house now. I got myself a treadmill so that in between I can just quickly hop on there and be like, okay, power walk it for a minute or 2 even is fine. And then I'm like, okay, back to work. So yes, okay. Aaron says, happy anniversary at Margaret Alfred and Dr. Edward Moskowitz. Happy anniversary to you guys. The other day, I actually got such a cool request. Someone emailed me to ask me if I could please film for them a happy 10-year anniversary message. Maybe you're here. I mean, I don't want to out you, okay? But it's a patron. And a Grizzly. And their hubby was so cute, emailed me and said, from a flapping husband, just like, please, can you please make a special anniversary message for her? This is absolutely what she would love. And I'm like, okay. And usually requests like that, people offer to pay, to send PayPals or whatever. And I really appreciate that. But buy me a coffee or whatever goes a long way too, And so just know that if there's 200 people here, I can't take 200 requests. If you're like, ooh, do one for me. But here and there, if it's something very, very special that is required, I mean, you never know. If I have some time, maybe I could. But that was so cool. I loved filming that. So the way that I did it was like, welcome to another episode of Grizzly True Crime. My name is Gisela K. wait, this is not another episode. This is a special message for you. Then I said the lady's name. Happy 10-year anniversary. Now, I've made some bullet points. So this is what I know about you so far. You're an awesome mom, awesome wife. I learned all the things on email, right? I'm like, bullet points were there. Chatted a bit. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And yes. Yeah, Emily Cage is like, ooh, you'll get flooded with requests now. God, girl of Dagestan, says, keep doing what you love, and I think you're killing it, G. Best true crime channel. Thank you so much. Oh, my word. So happy anniversary to whoever's celebrating an anniversary today. If it's your birthday, anniversary, awesome. Thank you for spending some time here with us. Southwest 4x4 Explorers. I always say Southwest. Is it Southwest? SW. Okay, sorry. I'm always like Southwest. It's the pilot in me. Southwest 4x4 Explorer. Okay, can you write and take notes on a treadmill? You know, I usually have my tablet. Mr. Grizzly got me a Samsung tablet for Christmas. I'm always on my phone. So he just sees me watching all, you know, the content when I'm researching, just like watching all these press conferences and things on my phone. He's like, don't you think you need a bigger screen? So he got me a Samsung tablet. So I put the Samsung tablet on my treadmill and then I just walk and watch that. So I don't really take notes, but it's nice to be able to in the morning just make coffee and then get on that treadmill and just sometimes I go outside. That's also nice. And then for patrons, of course, as you know, I film like a forest walk or whatever. Sometimes for you guys, I take you along. So sometimes I like to get outside, but sometimes it's just horrible weather, you know? So then I just get on that treadmill and I'm like, okay, got my tablet. I'm just going to focus now. And then I get all my true crime news. Wow. It's like double, you know, I'd love the double progress, being productive times 2. Okay. Let me quickly see something. That was a great gift, right, Rob? Yes. Thank you, Jean. Oh, my word. Wildfire says, I watch your stream on my treadmill. I have an iPad. Nice. Pernille says, I turn 40 soon. Can I get one? Send me an email. I'm turning 39 soon. 9th of March. And I'm so excited about it. Wait, did I say that somewhere? I feel like I said that somewhere. It was on that forest walk that I filmed for you guys on Patreon, but then I cut that out because I'm like, I'm waffling way too much. I was waffling so hard. I was like, okay, shut up. Like, you're talking too long to these people now. So some of it was like, let's just edit some of that out. I just want to quickly show you something, which is here on Patreon. Not that one. Wait. Coffee time. It's not that. It was this one. This one. Yeah. Just wait for it. Okay, wait. Go here. I just want to show you guys, if you aren't on Patreon, examples of what I post there. So this would be me walking at a dog park because to me that looked very similar to the, you know, the nature in the Nicola Bully case. Gina says, I did accidentally forget to divorce my husband. What? Oh, man. Pernille says, 20th of March. Oh, my word. Pisces Club. Totally. Oh, no. Was it? Rochelle, you're supposed to remind me. Wow. Oh, my word. Happy birthday. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to make a post. I didn't know. You know what? This phone, I'm just going to throw this phone across the room because I've put in all my mods' birthdays in my phone. Do you think that it reminded me? No, it did not. So now, wait, we're going to put in right now. 23rd, right? 2/2/23. 23rd, okay. Rochelle, can you please email me your birthday and Lieutenant Peter Pranzo's birthday? I don't want to ever miss it again. Please remind me, you guys. Oh, my word. Now I feel so bad. So bad. Okay, let's do this. Yes, okay, there it is. Okay, so what I've got here, here's the forest walk that I take you guys on, you see?
Just until February 10th? Well, apparently not. Shall we say March 10th?
Talking about the murder trial. So I take you guys on these like forest walks, right? Just showing you, if you don't know what Patreon is, and just the chats we do sometimes. And then, yeah, we're turning that corner there. Look at this, look at this. There they go. go. You'll see it. Every day. Look at them go every day. When you see this, what do you guys think of? Maybe I should just answer. Maybe you don't like comedies like me, but I'm like, do you remember the movie The Hangover? Oh, yeah. And then there's like a whole 8 minutes of just blank. Sorry, my bad. That was my fault. Look at Fury. Look at Fury sniffing a berry. He's so cute. So, yeah, you get all kinds of different content there. If you do want to, like, I was talking about the walking. That's what triggered that thought, right? When I'm like, sometimes I take you guys with me on walks and then I film it. I don't stream it because then the quality is all crap. So I normally film those and then I upload it to Patreon. Yeah, Fury's actually, he's like, I don't know. He's very curious. He likes all sorts of things, especially nori. You know, that like seaweed. Oh my word, he loves that so much. And I researched they can have it. It's healthy for them in like just not huge doses. They have little bits and he just freaking loves it. So yes, sometimes if you're on Patreon, you'll see that I upload like walks that I take you guys on as well when I do get out the house. But I'm quite a homebody and I love true crime. So thank you so much for supporting my workaholic true crime addiction. It sounds bad, but it's actually really good. I really enjoy what I do. So thank you so much. Okay, so it would be bad manners if I told you what figured Fury was looking at. Barry? No. That was not my first thought. Barry? No. Yeah, he's like, what? What is that? Gina, the hamster never returned. She went on her merry way. It'll be Hannah, you guys, the hamster. She left. She escaped her cage and left. She pucked right off, and we're like, what? It was so nice here, though. Anyway, so yeah, unfortunately not. Rob says, thanks for providing such great content, Gisela. Thank you so much, Rob. If you are on Patreon as well, damn, guys, Rob is now top tier patron. All the tiers get the same benefits, right? There's one tiny, tiny little benefit that Patreon lets me offer to the tiers. I don't know which ones you'll have to, I can't remember exactly, but you can get a sticker, a t-shirt. So after 3 months, there's normally like a sticker and then a mug and then a t-shirt and then a hoodie. So the top tier ones, you get a hoodie, and the reason it's like that and that price and all is because they tell you the minimum price you can set. But I think that's pretty cool. So I've designed some things for you. You might have seen on Twitter, I shared one the other day where it's actually pretty cool. It says, we know things. I designed that for us. Just hold on. I'm not blanking on my screen. I said 2 to 5 minutes and here I am still. Let me quickly see if I can find that design. Just hold on. That I made for you guys. Oh, I do want to say as well, on Redbubble, there's someone ripping off my merch completely. They are posing as Grizzly True Crime. When you hit 100K, I'm telling you now, the Telegram scammers, iPhone giveaways and all that, and then the people who steal your merch, literally steal this and all the merch I make, and Van made some, they take it and they sell it as their own. And I'm like, what? Okay, so let me just quickly look at something. It's here, maybe. I don't know. I've got so many folders, you guys. I don't even know where it is right now. I'm quickly going to look if there's a folder called merch, because it should be in there. I wish you guys could see my computer sometimes. Sometimes I'm like calling Mr. Grizzly, can you help me? Because it's just, there's too many files. Yeah, is it this one? Yeah. Look at this. So there's a sticker, a mug, a t-shirt, and a hoodie with this design. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. Oh, my word. We know things. Isn't it so cute? Yes, Caroline. Do you want to chase them? I quite like that. Please. Emily Kate says, we only know things because you tell us things. Right? Those scammers. Oh, cool. I don't think so. Says, think I did a your thing. Thank you so much if you did a your thing. We like the your thing too. Get the lawyer you know onto these puckers, G. It's horrible when they do that. And I just stay strong every day. I just put this emotional shield on. I'm like, I will fight another day, because it's like between trolls, scammers, people that just steal my work, and I'm like, what? And then channels just tagging me and just just showing my stuff and just arguing with me through their TV. I'm like, what? It's interesting. It's been very interesting. There is a huge difference when you cross over the 100K mark. It's so weird. I find it like, whoa, what goes on? You enter like a whole new world, but it's just like 10 times worse. I thought it was bad. Like, getting there. Once you reach that, they're like, welcome. Now let's see how thick your skin is. And I'm like, okay, you wanna play, you wanna fight. Yes. Okay. Oh, cool. Gally says, very cute. I'm an artist, a graphic designer regarding Upper my third job, lol. But the minute you put something up, you've technically copyrighted it. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yeah. The loneliness of command. All right. Well, you guys, okay, I've now talked your head off for over an hour. You're probably like, damn, this lady could talk, huh? I sure can. Jenny Child says, and you're now 129K and climbing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Van says, I've seen the guy arguing with G3's TV. He literally argued with me. Slightly patronizing, while also with underhanded compliments. It was interesting. It was interesting. Let me quickly check something. Yes, we might hit 130K today. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 129,934 is where we are at now. So I think that's pretty cool. Right on. Josephine says, G has the best giggle. Oh, thank you so much. I hate going, you guys know it. This is like major waffle time. I'm always like, it's so awkward to say goodbye. I hate it. Just know I'm not abandoning you and you're not abandoning me. We're okay. And thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. It's always fun to talk to you guys and see all your comments and hear all the questions and everything. You're like, waffle? Yeah. Oh, my word, Jay. No. Wait till you get 1 million subs. Yeah, you get a gold player. You see the pluck. It's like here you go. Good luck, because now you're going to need even thicker skin. I'm like, oh, my word. Okay. Someone says, okay, someone get the door, please. What? Okay. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you again for another patron and members only stream soon. Remember not to share the link. You can like the video. You can comment on the video. But just remember not to share the link. Okay. Mary D has one question. Wait, Grizzly Crab, do you like Eurovision or no? I don't really know all that much about it, to be honest. I don't really watch it or anything. So I'm a little in the dark with that. I'll have a look and see if I like it. How about that? 1 million trolls with 1 million subs. Hopefully not. All right, everyone. I'll see you again very soon. I appreciate you so much. And let me play. Where's the other outro that I've got for you? Wait for it. It's this one. Okay. Bye, everyone.